What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode number 43 of the Maxed Ultimate Ironman series, where I try to fill as many collection log spots as possible. We'll be starting out here on 967. In the last video, I completely greenlogged Trouble Brewing, and between doing that, I also went to Bandos, and this is the entire Bandos log. It took me 1,178 kills to get my tacits, but I do have every drop there now except for the pet. The next goal I'm going to be working on is trying to get a Dragon 2-hand from KQ, and I need that to be able to fill a master stash with my Bandos boots that I got. I still have a few items I need to go and get, but most of them I'm wearing or have in my inventory. I have to start fishing some more minnows. I only have 113 raw sharks left, and KQ goes through food like crazy, so I'm going to try to get maybe like 1,000 raw shark to start off with, so it's gonna be like 2 hours of catching minnows. Missed the amount of minnows I was going for by a little bit, so I have some extra here. But trading those in, I now have 1,003 total sharks. Definitely going to be trying to get a Slayer task here before going to the boss. I'm going to be skipping like I did last time until I get a task using Aya. What's nice about skipping for Cal fights too is the Slayer Master can assign Cal fights. So even while I'm using it to skip, there is still a chance that I get them here. Okay, never mind. She can only assign 26. I thought it was like upwards of 60 to 70. Definitely just going to keep skipping until I get one from the main Slayer Master. Finally, 48 total skips for me to get this task. Took a little bit over 2 hours of non-stop skipping. 136 kills though, it is a pretty decent amount. Still a few things I need to go get from my inventory, so I'm going to go set that up. This is going to be the setup I'm going with. I decided to just keep the Assembler Max Cape on me the whole time instead of bringing a Fire Cape switch. I'd rather have another food in my inventory since this boss uses so much. The switch for range I'm going to be using is the Bofa with the Necklace of Anguish. Spec weapon this time is going to be the Dragon Warhammer. I used the Void Waker last time, but the Dragon Warhammer is probably going to be better here. I know if you hit with this, it goes through both phases, and it can make it die pretty quickly if you hit. So overall, I have 11 total shark in my inventory. If it turns out I'm not really using too much prayer, I'll end up putting this in my looting bag, and that'll give me 2 more spots for shark. I am also bringing a Book of the Dead and Thralls here. Last time I was here, I just used the Karis on both phases. I didn't bring a range setup, so I'm kind of curious on how many more kills per hour I'll be getting. Also have the Elite Diary now, so I have to run around the entire cavern to get here, so I don't need the staminas on me, which is another inventory slot. But yeah, we'll see how this goes. Like I said, I'm going to be running in Dragon Warhammer specking and then doing the kill as normal. I don't think I'm going to try to force 2 kills. If my Dragon Warhammer hits and I get a really quick kill at the start, I'll definitely try to get 2. But for the most part, I'm just going to be doing 1 kill trips here. Also, if you guys are new here and you do end up enjoying the video, I'd really appreciate it if you could drop a subscription on the channel. Also just got a combat achievement here. It's a hard combat task to kill the Calflight Queen while her defense was last lowered by you. We're getting another one from 50 KC in the future. I'm currently at 33. And that is going to be the 50 KC combat achievement. That's an elite task. Another 4 points. I'm also still keeping track of how many kills per hour I'm getting. I'm not quite done with the hour yet. Be sure to let you guys know what that is when it's fully done. I also went and put the prayer potions in my looting bag for more food. I haven't used a single dose so far, and I've already done, I think, 17 kills. There is an hour completed. I'm up to 55 kills. I started with 33, which means I got 22 kills that hour. I could definitely push towards 25 since that was my first hour doing this. Also, don't think I mentioned the drop rate on the Dragon 2-hand that I'm trying to get here. It's a 1 in 256. So if I can get 25 kills per hour, it's about a 10-hour grind on rate to get that here. Also, in terms of the log on here, the only things I need are the pet and the Jar of Sand. The Jar of Sand is 1 in 2,000. And the pet is a 1 in 3,000. Here's another KC milestone for you guys. Just hit 100 total kills, and I have 67 left to go on the task. Well, that is the task completed. I'm up to 167 total kills now. Still looking for the Dragon 2-hand. No other drops either, sadly. The only drop I've actually been keeping here are the Torstal Seeds. I have 16 of those, which is pretty nice. That's a like 140 or something like that, 150 maybe. Total torsos when I farm them. I just gotta hope my Slayer Cape procs and I get a back-to-back task here, or I'm gonna have to go and skip again. Let's see. 130 trolls, so I guess it's back to Aya skipping again. As you guys know, last time it took me 48 tasks to get Cal fights. Hey, not too bad. 123 more Cal fights. This one only took 7 skips to get. Well, there's a drop I don't need, another Dragon Pickaxe. The Deep Pick is a 1 in 400, so it is more rare. That's also on 199 total KC. I'm about to hit 200. That is also Not a dragon two-hand. That's actually kind of crazy. That was almost back-to-back 199 dragon pick, 201 dragon chain body. Well, there is yet another dragon pickaxe on 261 KC. There's the end of another task. Doesn't look like I got it on the last kill there either. I'm up to 289 kills. Time to try to get another task. Once again, it took me an incredibly long time to get this task. 70 skips to get a Cal fight task. Thankfully, this one, I guess it kind of makes up for it, is 184, so it is a huge task. But yeah, that took me like 3.5 hours of skipping or something. And there is going to be the 300th kill here. I also had to go and get myself some more raw sharks. I'm using about 5 on average, so I've went through 1,500 to get all 300 kills so far, and I'm now up to 400 total kills. Well, that's an interesting drop. There's like 15 things on the floor here. I got an elite and a dragon chain body in the same kill, along with a bunch of other stuff. I think that's the 3rd dragon chain body I've gotten here, to 437 kills. Another dragon chain body, not too long after I got the last one, 450, I think it was like 437 maybe I got the last one on. Yes, finally. Oh my god, I was 6 kills left on this task too. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna go and skip for another one. 465 kills for, I think it's like a 1 in 250 or something, so I almost went double the drop rate for it. I feel so good just to be done with this. Now that I have the Dragon 2-hand, I need one more item for the Bando's boot stash, and that is an Obby Cape. So I have to go and get the Chaos Runes out of my looting bag and get some Toggle. Looks like I'm going to need about 78k for it. Okay, got the 78k Toggle. Let's go ahead and buy the Obby Cape. And there are all 3 items I need for the stash, which is near Zulrah. This is the location of the stash, right in this corner over here. So with this one built, I now have 20 out of 23, only 3 more left to go until I have all of the stashes in the game built, actually. There is an elite stash for the Sunfire Fanatic armor, but apparently that's bugged right now and you can't actually get the step. So when I get all 3 of these master stashes built, I'll technically have every single stash from every tier completed. Next goal here, I want to continue trying to fill all of these stashes. That's going to be my goal, to get all the master stashes filled. The next thing I'm going to be going for is the Zamorak God Sword stash. No other items with that, it's just a single store. Before I can go and start killing Zammy, though, I need to get myself some more crystal shards for my crystal armor, because I only have 2,000 charges on each piece. There's a few methods to getting crystal shards in the game, especially in one of the recent updates. They made it so you get more crystal shards from a bunch of stuff you can do. Thieving and Zalcano did remain unchanged. Zalcano, I think, is like 100 per hour if you do masses. I'm going to be doing thieving since it's incredibly AFK and I don't really have to pay attention to it. I'm going to be thieving this NPC here, which is right next to the house portal. The main reason I'm doing this is so I don't have to bring any food. A lot of people do this with like Sarah Brews. So anytime my HP gets low, all I have to do is teleport to my house, use my pool, and run back outside and continue thieving. So it's definitely really convenient, the location for this. I want to maybe get about 10,000 charges on my crystal body and legs, and to do that I'm going to need 165 more shards. You get shards from thieving here at a rate of 1 in 35. I'll be getting 2 since I'm wearing the full Rogue's outfit. The main thing I'll be looking for here, though, is the Enhanced Crystal Teleport Seed. It has a rate of 1 in 1,024, so it is pretty rare. The only thing is, if I get this, I can exchange it to an NPC for 150 crystal shards, meaning if I get this, I'm done, and that's all the charges I need. So I could get incredibly lucky on this and get it in like 5 minutes. Yeah, it is pretty straightforward. I've never done this before. I don't know how many pickpockets per hour it is. I'm also wondering if wearing the Rogue's outfit, if you actually get 2 of these instead of 1 when thieving, but I guess we'll see. Whoa, okay. I guess you do get 2 of them from doing this. That's 300 crystal shards, and I've only been doing this for 20 minutes. It's kind of ridiculous. It's also a log slot, which I didn't even realize. So that was pretty easy. To exchange these, you go up to the bar. It's in like the corner up here. Also, before I trade these, I wanted to show you guys, if you didn't know, these are literally 3 mil each. So that's made 6 mil from doing that in 20 minutes. Okay, so trading him here, I guess I just click on this, and that should be, 300 crystal shards just like that. Well, now even with the 10,000 charges with these added to this, I still have 134 left. I don't really know what I'm going to use my crystal helm much for, since I'm going to be doing this on a Slayer task. And in order to not have these shards sitting in my inventory, I'm just going to split them between these two and I guess fully charge them. Alright, well, I misclicked on one of them, but 15,000 charges in the body and 19,000 charges in the legs. Way more than enough to get me what I need from Zammy. I just had another chance at getting the stale baguette, and I didn't get it, as you guys see in the chat there. Before I can get myself ready for doing Zammy, I need to do all 4 of these elites that I got from doing KQ. Per usual, hopefully I don't have to go into the wilderness. Nice, I just misclick opened a casket instead of dropping it, so there is elite number 214. 3 more elite caskets to open here. Let's just go through these really quick. Dragon Square Shield Ornament Kit. Actually pretty cool. There is actually a master stash for a Dragon Square Shield. You can also store it in the house. It's in the gold trimmed armor set here, which I do want to try to finish eventually. It'd be pretty sick. I have the gold plated plate skirt, as you guys know. I'm not going to be storing the shield in here. I'm just going to be putting it on the stash one. And if I ever get these 2 full pieces, then I'll be able to take them out with that stash one. It just saves me having to go and get another shield left half. To the longest run in the game to get to a stash. Finally made it here. Take out the Dragon Square Shield, and there we go. Now I can store the ornamented kitted Dragon Square Shield in the Master Stash. Okay, I still have my stuff on the ground because I had some wilderness steps from these elites, so I need to get myself set up here for Zammy. Just kidding, I can't go to Zammy yet. I just remembered that I wanted to do it on task, so I am going to do some Aya skips. There it is, 5 total skips for this, so no time at all. 206 greater demons as well. This is going to be the first setup I'm trying here. It is really similar to the one I was using for bandos. I'm still bringing the blowpipe and the same switches I had for healing with blood barrage. The only difference is here I have to bring an antidote, so I have 2 more spots taken up in my inventory from that. Also, I'm losing a 3rd slot because I'm wearing my Slayer helm over my Crystal helm. And also another slot lost because I need to keep the Dragon Defender in my inventory because it's part of the stash with the Slayer helmet, so I really can't do anything other than leave it in my inventory. For the kill count here, I'm just going to be going around and using my Bofa on all of the imps. Just like with bandos, getting the Casey here is really quick. Okay, when it comes to the method that I am going to be using here, it's going to be the same thing I did at bandos. There is 2 main differences for this method though. The first one is the first kill here starting out is definitely a lot more annoying to get in the rotation than it is at bandos. For the first kill, and I go in, I have to stand 1 tile to the west of the tile I have marked, and then I need to shoot again 1 more tile west of the other one that I have marked, and from there I can just go into the normal cycle. So when the kills are done, I'll be standing on the shoot altar tile. Spawns, I have to wait a game tick before attacking him. With bandos, you can simply just click on it as soon as it spawns. So with that slight little difference, I do expect myself to screw up here a lot forgetting to do that. Especially early on, I'm going to be resetting a lot. But yeah, once the boss is dead, I'm going to be doing the same thing and attacking the major with my blowpipe, and when the major's dead, I'll just be luring the meleeer over to the ranger and then healing with blood barrage. I know a lot of you are probably wondering, and you're going to leave comments why I'm not using the new scorching bow here. The main reason being it's untradeable, so if I took the time to go and get that, I'd have to drop it after I was done getting my hilt here anyway, and the Bofa method is really good anyway. Whoa! Oh my gosh, Zammy Spear on 7 KC. Absolutely classic, man. Last time I was at Zammy was on Group Ironman, and we got the Zammy Spear on 1 KC, so I guess it's just continuing from that. There's a nice little 17 kill trip up to 39 KC. Would have been able to do more here, but I'm completely out of prayer potion, sadly. I'm also going to be getting a combat achievement once I hit 50 total kills. What? No way. Another Z-Spear already? 2 Z-Spears in, 43 kills. Awesome. And that is going to be the 50 kill count challenge, which is a hard combat task for 50 kills. And you have to be absolutely kidding me. I just got a 3rd Zammy Spear on that kill. What is going on? That's 3 Zammy Spears and 50 KC. I also forgot to mention last kill, the Zammy Spear that I got was from a minion, so that's a 1 in 5,400 chance of that happening. I want to say I'm getting good luck at Zammy, but it's all the same drop. And there is another combat achievement completed, a elite task for 4 more points from getting 100 total kills here. Alright, well that's the end of the task. I have 102 total kills. What does suck is one of the minions still counts as a greater demon, so every kill I do, I get 2 off of my task. Meaning like if I get assigned 200, I can only get 100 kills from that. But let's see if I can get the back-to-back task here. And I actually got it. It's a 10% chance to get back-to-back tasks. Let's see how many I get from this one. 228. Well, that was easy. I want to go ahead and try to do the 20 kills in a private instance. Just like with Bandos, K'ril has this achievement as well. It's another Grandmaster task. I have a pretty good grasp on this now, so I should be able to do it. The only thing that's annoying is I have to bring the coins in my inventory. I can't like have it take it from coffers or my bank, so I lose an inventory slot, and I'm going to be doing it with 2 tuna potatoes, so we'll see how this goes. Also, another combat task completed there, Demonic Defense, which is 4 more points. That one is for killing K'ril without taking any damage from its melee hits, which is pretty free to get considering that the method I'm using, you don't get hit by K'ril, so that one was just a given. And the only reason I didn't get it before is because you have to do it in a private instance. And there it is, 20 total kills in the instant. Grandmaster task, 6 more points. Ash Collector. Also, still a bunch of stuff in my inventory. Could definitely push this towards like 25. No way. 4th Zammy Spear on 187 KC. I guess it is like a 1 in 100 or something drop, so it is pretty common for the most part. I'd like to see a different drop, though. And 200 total kills now. Nice. Second unique Steam Battle Staff. This one is also, I believe, the same rate as a Zammy Spear. It's like 1 in 100 something. Not too uncommon. The other two, the Staff of the Dead and the Hilt, are both like 1 in 500. So those are the rare ones here. Back to back with a Zammy Spear. Oh my gosh. Actually, literally back to back. That is hilarious. Zammy Spear number 5. 213. There's another task done. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm gonna try to do a run off task. I did a few kills, as you see here, after the task ended, and it didn't really seem like there's too much of a difference between wearing the full crystal and wearing the Slayer helm on the task. So I'm gonna try it and see how it goes. If it's good, it'll save me the time of having to get a task all the time. Oh my gosh. Well, there's another Steam Battle Staff. First kill of the day. I just woke up. You can see I've been logged in for a minute. Sadly, they're only like 40k, so it's not like I really get anything out of getting the drop. Okay, that was a decent run. I got like 17 kills out of it. The only thing is I ran out of food. I got unlucky on the drop, so I don't really see too much of a difference between doing it off task and on task. So I'm just going to continue with this off task. What the heck? No way. Oh my gosh. That's a 1 in 5,000 champion scroll drop, and you can only get it from that one minion. So it's technically 257 kills to get that. Unbelievable, dude. Oh, that is so rare. That's literally like getting a pet drop here. Well, this is incredibly annoying. Apparently for the Lesser Demon Champion, you can't bring any armor or weapons into the duel, so I have to go in Death Pile just to get this kill out of the way. Oh my gosh, he is level 162. That is not good. I need to go get some food or something. Oh my gosh. Okay, attempt number 2. This time I'm going to be protecting from magic and just using Fire Blast on him, which hopefully will be good enough. Hey, there we go. The Lesser Demon Champion completed. As you see on the wall, that is 5 total done now. I also want to go into the Champions Log here to show you guys. I'm pretty sure I have all of the 0-time scrolls now, meaning all these scrolls you can get from doing other sorts of PVM and just get them passively. All of the other ones you have to go out of your way to grind, so we'll be putting off some time to go for these sometime soon. Also, I'm not sure if I ever showed this to you guys, but what I started doing recently to save looting bags from LMS, Anytime I'm death piled and I need to get another looting bag, instead of wasting my LMS points, what I'll do is go right outside of Ferox here, and there's rat spawns over here. It takes like 30 seconds to a minute to get one every time, and I'm risking literally just my construction cape. For you UIMs out there that want to get a looting bag really easy, definitely do that. And there is Zammy Spear number I don't even know at this point, on 299 KC. There's the first God Sword shard. Of course, as I mentioned last video, I don't need any more of these right now. Compared to how many I was getting from Bandos though, it's kind of surprising. It took 284 kills to get my first one here. 288 KC. Kind of insane how many of these I have now. And another Zammy Spear, that is number 8. Hey, there's another Steam Battle Staff on 389 KC. Now up to 400 total kills. And there's another Z Spear, which I believe is number 9 now. And 500 total kills. Yes, I'm done. I'm just getting it and literally teleporting out. Zammy Hilt, 512 KC. Heading into the log here, I still didn't get the Staff of the Dead, but I got 9 Zammy Spears and 3 Steam Battle Staffs. I'm not going to stay here for the Staff of the Dead. I'll just go back in the future when I go for the pet for that. But now that I have this, I need to go and death pile so I can take the other, where is it? The other God Sword Blade that I saved from Bandos so I can make the ZGS. Also, really quickly, I just wanted to show you guys on the screen before I do that, the KC and the amount of GP it was worth, 52 mil. The spears, obviously, are the vast majority of that. They're like 3 mil each. Also, surprisingly, there's a lot of Lantidime seed drops from this. I got 93 Lantidime seeds and 360 herbs, which if I picked them up and farmed them all, it'd be like 3,000 total herbs in 500 kills. That's pretty good. Before I go and make the stash, I have a decent amount of hard clues and elite stacked here from doing Zammy, so I'm going to get these done with first. Got all the clues completed, 10 hards and 4 elites. Also went and took everything else that I need to make this master stash. First things first, let's go ahead and combine the hilt with the blade. Now I have a ZGS and also a BGS. I did mention this before as well, the ZGS is a single store item, so anytime I need it, I don't really have to worry about any secondary things I need to hang on to. I can just come up here and take it out of the stash. Now I'd like to say with this one filled that I only have 2 more stashes left in the game, but with the Varlamore Part 2 update, there's another master stash in the game, so I still have 3 left to fill. That one I have to kill the new dragon boss for. You need a Coif and Vam Braces to fill that one. Not going to be going for that one right now. I do, however, want to still go for the other 2 stashes, and for those I'm going to need a Zammy full helm and also a Bandos plate body from doing hard clues. Who knows, maybe I could get one of them from these 10 caskets I have. Let's go ahead and start with the 4 elites here. Tooth half and a loop half. Interesting. Master clue from the 3rd one. Nice. And the final elite, another master, back-to-back masters from those. And now on to the 10 hard caskets. A master from the first one there as well. Okay, and I can continue with this. I waited the 30 seconds, but that is back-to-back-to-back masters. Okay, let's continue here. Rune Shield H2, another hard unique. 4 more hard clues left to go. Wow, okay. Duplicate Black Dragon Mask and Ceradama D'hide Boots in the same casket. Interesting. Final 3 here. Oh my gosh, I actually just got it. I got one of the items I needed. Zammy full helm with a master clue. Literally the only other item I need now for hards to follow the master stashes is the Bandos plate body. It's like actually best case scenario that I just got that. And the final hard casket. Nothing from that, up to 394. But now that I have the Zammy full helm, I can go and fill another master stash. The other item I need for this stash is the Shadow Sword, and I can get it by talking to this ghost here. It's in the cave near the Fishing Guild. So there's the Shadow Sword and the Zammy full helm, and I need to make my way over to the God Wars dungeon. This master stash is right next to where you go into Zammy. It's over here in the corner. I didn't accidentally build this earlier, I'm not gonna lie. I thought this was where the ZGS went, so with the stash is already built, I just have to put the 2 items into it. So with this stash filled now, I only have 2 more master stashes to go. Honestly, when I started this account, I never thought I'd have 22 master stashes filled. It's kind of crazy. Time to do these 4 masters and hope I do not get any wildy steps. Okay, and as you guys could probably have guessed, I did indeed get some wilderness steps from these master clues, but I was able to complete all 4 of them, so let's go ahead and start opening them. Okay, from the first one here, nothing, and number 2, nothing as well, number 3, and finally number 4. Bunch of items in my inventory though that I can sell for alks, probably be maybe even upwards of like 700k in elks. That is going to do it for this video, though. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. There's a lot of stuff I did in this one. Definitely a lot of content for you guys. I'm up to 975 logs, really close to 1,000. I'll definitely be getting that sometime in the next few videos. Overall goal for the next video is going to be to get that second to last stash filled with the Bandos plate body. Pretty high chance there'll be another video next Sunday, so make sure you guys look out for that. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.